welcome to InMind YouTube channel, where you have plenty of exclusive content for Web3 and crypto startups and venture capitalists. This time, I want to talk with you about Web3 startups fundraising. If you're a crypto entrepreneur, you know that raising money can be and will be a roller coaster of emotions. But don't worry, we are here to help you to navigate the ups and downs on fundraising and avoid the common mistakes that can sink your chances of success. By the way, this is one of the series of videos about startup fundraising, including going deep into tokenomics design, go-to-market strategy, revenue streams, monetization, etc., that we are going to release on this channel. So be sure you subscribe to our channel not to miss the next content. So coming back to fundraising mistakes, let's start with one of the biggest mistakes we see crypto startups make: not having a clear value proposition. I know it sounds boring, but trust me, it's crucial. Investors want to see your project is solving a real-world problem and that it has a solid plan for monetization. So before you even think about fundraising, be sure you have a clear value prop that can stand up to scrutiny. Mistake number 2. The second common mistake is not having a solid go-to-market strategy. This is where a lot of crypto startups fall short. It's not enough to have a cool technology. You need to have a plan for how you are going to get it into the hands of users.
The real question is, do you have a plan to execute the plan?
And let's be real, the crypto space is highly competitive, so you better have a killer strategy to stand out. Let me give you an example. Have you heard of Steemit? It was a blockchain-based social media platform that launched back in 2016 when it raised around 1.3 million in crowdfunding campaign and also received investment from a number of VCs. By the way, the amount of those VC and private investment was not publicly disclosed. So the Steemit mission was to shake up the social media world by rewarding users for creating and curating content with their native cryptocurrency, Steem. Sounds pretty cool, right? But unfortunately, things did not pan out as they hoped. Steemit's promise was to give users a more fair and decentralized social media experience, but the platform had a hard time attracting a big user base and bringing in significant revenue.
I'm sorry, it didn't work out.
One of the main reasons for this was that they didn't have a solid plan for how to get their platform in front of users and advertisers. As a result, the company's value took a big hit and they had to lay off a huge chunk of their staff. Despite their best efforts, the platform never fully bounced back and struggled to grow their user base and revenue. This story is a great reminder that having a solid go-to-market strategy is crucial, especially in a competitive and unpredictable market like the crypto space. It's important to have a clear plan for how you are going to acquire customers and bring in revenue. So take your note, guys. And by the way, if you don't know how to design a solid go-to-market strategy for your Web3 startup, you can find a detailed, dedicated guide and template on InMind knowledge base. I'll drop the link to the description. Another pitfall to watch out for: not having a strong team. The crypto space is highly technical and investors want to see that you have the skills and experience necessary to execute your big vision and kick it off the ground. Investors pay attention to several skill sets while looking at the startup's team. First, in-house tech expertise, which means you need to have a CTO or technical co-founder in your team, even if you are going to outsource the majority of the development tasks. Tech startup without tech expertise has significantly more chances to fail. That's already proven fact. Marketing and biz dev, same story here. Even if you outsource most of your marketing tasks, you will never be able to ensure great results from contractors without in-house marketing expertise. You need a person in the core team who understands digital marketing in general and the specifics of promotion of the crypto project, building community, targeting token holders, working with Telegram or Discord marketing channels, KOLs, and so on and so forth. There are plenty of cases where a team of tech geniuses with an amazing product failed because of lack of marketing skills in the team. And I know quite a number of startups that faced significant challenges just because they didn't have any in-house expertise in marketing and biz dev. And third, crypto and blockchain expertise. I know many crypto startups that were launched by Web2 guys having very limited knowledge and experience in the crypto world. And statistics proves they are more likely to fail comparing to startups with crypto-savvy teams. The crypto market has its specifics, and without understanding it, you won't be able to navigate it efficiently. So, even if you are a small startup team, make sure you have all the must-have skill sets in-house and core team members that can back up your claims and get the job done.
Creative, incisive, get the job done.
The fourth common reason why crypto startups get rejected by VC investors is not having a well-designed and well-thought tokenomics. This is the backbone of your project, and a poor tokenomics can make it difficult for you to achieve your goals. Make sure you have a tokenomics that is fair, sustainable, and aligned with your vision. Soon, we will release another video on this channel specifically about how to build a solid tokenomics for a Web3 startup. Meanwhile, you can read the tokenomics guide. I will leave the link in the description of this video, or search in our channel for different interviews and videos where VC investors share their opinions on startups tokenomics. That could be quite useful for you if you are designing your own tokenomics. And now let me remind you about some well-known cases of crypto companies that failed due to poor tokenomics. Tezos is a blockchain startup that raised more than 200 million in an ICO years ago, but they still failed due to bad tokenomics and internal disputes between the founders. Crypto.com token, CRO, was widely criticized for poor liquidity, high inflation rate, lack of utility and real use cases. By the way, I love their product myself, and even I use it for years without buying their tokens. Here you should agree with me that it's a good example of the team not thinking deep enough about all the tokenomics aspects. From investors' perspective, even if Crypto.com is a growing, successful business, their poor tokenomics performance will lead to a loss for their token holders. Transparency is key when it comes to fundraising. Investors want to see where their money is going, so make sure that you have a clear and detailed breakdown of how the funds will be used, including budget for development, marketing, and legal expenses. Being transparent will help you build trust and credibility with potential investors.
And now I just need you to stop pretending and be honest with me.
When I talk to VCs, they always highlight the importance of honest and transparent approach by the founding team. And if during the due diligence process they notice that founders lie or manipulate the numbers, for the majority of investors, it's an immediate red flag and the reason to say no. And finally, be persistent and resilient. Fundraising is a marathon, not a sprint. And it's not uncommon to hear no many times before you finally secure funding. Moreover, even in a bull market, at the beginning of the fundraising journey, founders get no or just silence from investors.
No. It's
No.
Hell's no deal.
In reality, the majority of VCs don't want to be the first to invest in a new venture. They prefer to back startups that already have some first investors on cap table. Thus, the hardest part is to raise your first money, close the first deal, and get the first investor on board. It is absolutely normal to hear 9 no before the first yes, so don't give up. Keep pushing forward and don't lose sight of your vision. With the right approach, you can secure the funding you need to bring your crypto startup to life. And DeepMind is built to help you here.
We're here to help you on that big job you were talking about.
With over 200 active crypto VC funds and even more equity investors in our network, we shorten the way for founders to get on radar of relevant VCs and start direct negotiations for funding. So, if you are preparing to raise funds in 2023, go to inmind.com, register your startup profile, upload your pitch deck, and apply to pitch on one of the next pitching sessions, where you can present your product, business, and vision directly to multiple active VC investors, get valuable feedback, and funding.
Don't think you'll have any problems with your funding from now on, Mike.
Thanks for watching this video. Share your feedback in the comments. And if you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.